Each year, millions of people die in the United States from chronic diseases, yet many of these deaths are preventable. According to the Center for Disease Control, half of all adults in the United States have a chronic health condition. These are startling statistics, yet people go about their lives unaware of the things that affect their health. There are those who try to manipulate and influence factors that have a direct impact on your health. For these people, corporate profits are more important than your well-being. Have you ever wondered about the startling rise in chronic diseases over the past 20 years? We've all heard people say, "You used to not hear about all the diseases we have today." Were they here all along and we're just getting better at diagnosing them? Or are more people developing chronic conditions like cancer, diabetes, heart disease, and stroke? In this documentary, we will take a look at several important events in history and note an interesting correlation in the rise of certain diseases. In some cases, we will provide a little background to make the information more meaningful. There is a lot of information and a lot of misinformation on most of what we're going to cover. Trust me, we will only scratch the surface on some of these issues. So why did we create this documentary? Our goal is to challenge the status quo and to start a conversation about healthcare and nutrition in the United States. You may be surprised by some of the information presented, but I encourage you to do your own research and to talk to others who do not have a financial interest in your well-being.
This is a very exciting time because we're witnessing the first reversals of cognitive decline in early Alzheimer's disease and pre-Alzheimer's conditions like MCI and SCI. So this is an exciting time where we're able to do things that we weren't able to do before. And one of the things that we suggest to people is because when you look at what actually drives Alzheimer's disease at the molecular level, what you find is that there are dozens of contributors. And so we usually tell people, imagine you have a roof with 36 holes in it. You're not going to just cover one hole, you're going to cover as many as you can to get the best result.
And when one has achieved sustained ketosis, that has been a highly effective tool for the metabolic management of epilepsy. And now we're realizing that it's not only epilepsy. And the observation that we made in our lab is that nutritional ketosis is a highly effective tool for the management of aggressive metastatic cancer.
Virtually no one needs to suffer from cancer. The knowledge we already have is sufficient to both prevent and reverse cancer. All we need to do is put this knowledge to work.
Our experience is when human beings are nutritionally satisfied, you only eat as much food as you need, and then you walk away. So, cribbing in human beings due to nutritional deficiency is, in my opinion, the leading cause of obesity, because you're eating too many calories, because you are nutritionally deficient. And this is the secret to weight loss that not even Oprah knows. Interestingly enough, this same behavior, this drive to fulfill an internal need, we believe is also the leading cause of the abuse of alcohol, street drugs, tobacco. People don't go to these things because they have innate self-destructive tendencies. I'm sure some people do. But most people are driven to those things because they're trying to fulfill a need. They have to do it. They're trying to fulfill a need. What's the need? They don't know. I do. It's nutritional deficiencies, period. Well, it's a good question, right? What conditions can you expect to get on the other side of with holistic medicine, with science-based, clinically verified medical nutrition? The answer is all of them. Linus Pauling said it best, you can trace every disease to a nutrient deficiency. So this isn't rocket science. Look, we doubled life expectancy by cleaning up the water supply and by feeding people on a regular basis. Doubled life expectancy, dramatically increased the quality of life. Well, this is the next step along those same lines. Give the body the 90 essential nutrients that it needs every day in absorbable recipes appropriate for your body weight, and stop eating food that's coming up the works. Do those two things, And for the first time in your life, your body will have everything that it needs to rally.
So what are the big secrets in medicine? Well, I think one big secret is that most of the chronic diseases that people suffer from are completely preventable. But the secret is that you have to focus on prevention and have a more functional approach and not just focus on the disease. But yet, most of these chronic diseases are totally preventable if patients are educated and they are able to change their lifestyle, their nutrition, the thoughts that they think, the way that stress affects their body. They actually have a lot of control, and I think that is a big secret because we don't have an emphasis on that. We have a big emphasis on diagnosis and treatment with pharmaceuticals, not on prevention.
So this is the thing, ladies and gentlemen, from our point of view, all chronic illnesses are curable.